about.
Yeah.
Just fantastic. But in that last one, it was so bad, I am not going to go see this one. So we'll see if I ever see it.
Maybe it'll redeem itself. Maybe?
I don't know. But the weather's redeeming itself
Okay.
in some places. Let's take a look outside. We have a little bit of cloud coverage in many of our areas, save for Yakima and Toppenish. All of your forecasts coming up.
Plus, new answers in the case of a woman found murdered on the Yakima Reservation more than 4 years ago. Investigators now revealing what they believe happened. And a shocking sight in Pasco as vehicles go off the road into a nearby restaurant. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday. It's almost 6 a.m. Good morning, Jill.
Good morning, Jason.
Oh, it's very exciting. We're getting to Tuesday. And again, we're going to have some interesting weather today. We have nice conditions at times, but we could see, just like we saw yesterday, a little bit of shower activity.
Little clouds rolling in.
All right, let's take a look outside at our lovely sky cam. And again, you can see a little less sunshine going on in the Tri-Cities area than we're used to. And we do have some cloud coverage that's been coming in from the east, and that's going to continue to move in. We do expect some sun breaks, and we're finally seeing that shower activity starting to break out of the Blue Mountain region and possibly getting into Walla Walla and Pendleton very, very soon. So keep an eye out for some shower activity there and even a little bit of thunder and lightning. We're going to have another round of shower activity for that area as we get into our afternoon. So partly cloudy skies for Yakima, slight chance of a random shower, right around 90 degrees for Yakima, Tri-Cities. And we're going to be seeing warmer temperatures tomorrow, then quite a bit warmer temperatures by Thursday. Best chance of sustained off and on thunder showers will be in the Walla Walla, Pendleton areas and the foothills of the Blues. So keep an eye out for that. A little cooler along the Blues. We're in the mid 80s today with those showers. So light brief showers are expected today, especially along the Blues, staying warm and that hot weekend on the way. I'll tell you all about that coming up in my forecast. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Jason. Federal prosecutors have charged at least 6 men in connection with the deaths of 2 women on the Yakima Reservation, Rosenda Strong and Jedida Moreno. 2 cases thought previously to be unconnected. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell dug into federal court documents and spoke with Rosenda's sister in an interview you'll only see here on Apple Valley News Now.
It's been 4 years, 8 months, and 27 days since Rosenda Strong went off with a friend to Legends Casino in Toppenish and never came back. Her sister, Sissy Strong Reyes, has spent all that time pushing for answers as to who killed her sister. Standing outside a federal courthouse, she told me she's finally getting justice.
Very emotional that it took this long, but also as well as being an advocate for my sister and being her voice. I'm still doing it. I will show up to the courtroom, but it's very heavy.
Because after all this time, she finally has answers. In court documents, investigators say Strong was arguing with Jedida Moreno when Moreno shot and killed her and enlisted the help of Andrew Zach, Jamal Pims, Michael Moody, and Wilson Hunt to hide Strong's body, which they put in a freezer and dumped off of Highway 97 in Toppenish.
The hardest part is knowing that my sister called all of them her friends.
Authorities say the next day Moreno shot one of the men who helped her in the hand. Uriel Badillo was then brought in to help the group of men kidnap Moreno, tie her up with a cargo strap and duct tape, and force her into the trunk of a Chevy Impala. Badillo shot into the trunk, killing her. 2 juveniles dumped her body on the reservation and shot her again. The day after, Joshua Estrada and another juvenile moved the body to a more secure location off of Pom Pom Road in White Swan. The juvenile firing even more shots into Moreno's body, taking off and at some point dumping the Impala in a pond. Moreno's body was found weeks later, but it took nearly 9 months before someone found Strong's body in the freezer. But her sister wants Strong to be remembered for more than what was done to her.
My sister was loved. She was funny. She was a mother of 4. And she was my best friend that I still continue to miss every day. And she was always there for me. And they all took that from me. And I had to endure all the pain from the beginning to now, and I'm just glad to be here to be my sister's voice, because I know she would have done it for me.
So far, there are 7 defendants in this case, but only 6 of them have been named and charged with accessory after the fact and kidnapping resulting in death. It's unclear if any of the juveniles mentioned in those court documents will be facing charges in connection with this case. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Reporting, I'm Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
A 19-year-old man was arrested Sunday after police say he shot 2 men in a suspected gang-related shooting in Yakima. Police say a 911 call alerted them to a shooting on South Natchez Avenue. They found a 49-year-old man and 51-year-old man with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. They found a 14-year-old boy and a 19-year-old man on North 8th Street that matched the witnesses' suspect descriptions.
They were taken into custody. There was a second scene on South 7th Street where we did find shell casings, but no victims.
Police say the 19-year-old had a gun on him when they found him and was arrested. He's now facing charges for unlawful possession of a firearm and 3 counts of first-degree assault. In Pasco, 2 vehicles crashed into a small restaurant at North 10th Avenue and West Lewis Street. Pasco police are investigating. Both vehicles were so badly damaged they had to be towed away, but police were able to keep traffic moving through the intersection during the removal process. Police arrested a 53-year-old man that officers say rammed the south gate at the Yakima Police Department Sunday evening. After the collision damaged the gate, police say the man then drove through the gate and into the jail sally port. Officers say the man then crashed into a police motorcycle. Officers arrested the man on suspicion of malicious mischief, first degree, trespassing, and DUI. And you can legally buy fireworks starting tomorrow. That's the state law, but cities and counties are allowed to set their own restrictions. This year, unincorporated parts of Benton County will have new restrictions on the type of fireworks you're allowed to use, and the county could decide to step in and ban fireworks at the last minute if conditions get too dry. Some fireworks are legal in Kennewick this year, although the city manager could declare a ban there as well if the fire danger is too high. Pasco and Richland allow some fireworks as well. An easy rule of thumb is if you want to set off fireworks at home, make sure you buy them in the same town where you plan to enjoy them, to be sure that you're not accidentally setting off something that has been banned. Yesterday, several lawmakers led by Washington Representatives Dan Newhouse and Kathy McMorris Rodgers visited Ice Harbor Dam. Representative McMorris Rodgers says seeing the benefits of the dams in person is important for lawmakers who will eventually be asked to decide whether the dams should be torn down. Advocates, including Washington Governor Jay Inslee and Senator Patty Murray, say removing the dams is essential for salmon populations. McMorris Rodgers says she's not convinced.
You know, even in the report they'll say, not sure that it's actually going to improve fish runs, but they say we need to do something. I would argue we need to focus on what's actually going to get results, whether it's ocean conditions or predation.
McMorris Rodgers and Representative Dan Newhouse say the dams provide clean, renewable energy for most of central Washington, and removing them would cost the state billions. The Parker Youth and Sports Foundation has already donated $33,000 to Yakima Valley sports organizations or activities since January. Yesterday, they awarded 6 grants between $1,000 and $2,500 each to the Yakima Monday Quarterbacks Award Youth Program, the Pegasus Project Youth Riding Program, Zilla Youth Baseball Girls Softball Team, Sunnyside Parks and Rec T-ball equipment, First Tee Youth Golf, and the St. Joseph Marquette School, a private school that's been trying to raise money for a new gym.
It's just been a long struggle for us to get to a big gym, and this is such a great help for us. And so I thank all of you for having us included in your grant.
The foundation has 2 fundraising events coming up in August to help them be able to provide these grants. The Sports Legends Dinner at the Yakima Convention Center on August 25th and the High Hopes Annual Golf Tournament on August 26th. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Folks, a little more cloud coverage for some of our areas than we're used to on this Tuesday morning, but we have maybe some showers on the way, some sunshine as well, and definitely warmer temperatures by the weekend. I'll get you ready. My first alert weather forecast coming right up.
Plus, after threatening to revolt against Russian President Vladimir Putin, the leader of the Wagner mercenary group has reached an agreement with the Kremlin.
Everybody in the Tri-Cities has been to a Hubby's Pizza Party, right? You haven't? Acquire the Hubby's habit and book your party today. Delicious, mouth-watering food made with only the freshest ingredients. It's party time at Hubby's Pizza, a hometown favorite for nearly 45 years. Book your party today.
Apple Valley News Now is your television home for NFL Monday Night Football, college football, GNA, and all the great ABC shows. Plus, Apple Valley News Now leads the way with the best local news and first alert weather. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, posted online at bimart.com. There's 16 pages filled with savings in every department. Soak up the sun. We have what you need to cool off in your own pool or get out on the water. Plus, pick up all the essentials for camping in the Pacific Northwest, and don't forget the snacks and beverages to go with it. Save now at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza. This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
New details are emerging this morning after the mutiny against Russian military leaders. We're learning more about that deal brokered between the Kremlin that prompted the head of a mercenary group and his troops to retreat. ABC's Justin Finch has more.
This morning, new details about the apparent deal between Moscow and Yevgeny Prigozhin, leader of the Wagner mercenary group that nearly revolted against the Kremlin. A senior U.S. official tells ABC News Prigozhin stopped his troops Saturday and took a deal to go into exile in Belarus after it became clear that Russian defense leaders were going to align with Vladimir Putin. The official also says Prigozhin and his troops got closer to Moscow than previously reported, about 100 miles from the Russian capital, making much faster progress than they imagined, shooting helicopters and a fighter jet along the way. An enraged Russian President Vladimir Putin claiming the armed rebellion would have been suppressed in any case and condemning the organizers for betraying Russia, though never mentioning Prigozhin by name. Prigozhin also broke his silence from an unknown location, saying in an audio recording that his goal was to protest Moscow's attempt to dissolve his forces into the Russian army, not take down Putin. The senior U.S. official who spoke to ABC News believes Prigozhin will head to Belarus, but will not likely stay there, adding that, quote, his long-term survivability is hard to calculate. Former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine Bill Taylor says that Prigozhin's actions undermine Putin's strength.
The big picture is the weakness of Russia, both at the top and even on the lines, and the strength of the Ukrainians, as well as the preparation of the Ukrainians for this counteroffensive, which has been building for months, comes at a great time for the Ukrainians.
The president of Belarus, a top Putin ally, called the Wagner Group rebellion painful to watch, adding that he called for his own troops to be at full combat readiness as a precaution. Meantime, Russia's foreign intelligence announced it's closing its criminal probe into the revolt. Coming up, we'll hear from our Riley Fitzgerald at Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking for today's Great American Flag Swap, just in time for the 4th of July. And Jason Valentine will return with a look at your First Alert forecast.
This is a great time of year.
Stacy Lee, she knows the Northwest and she knows Northwest weather.
I think we all need to take more time to stop and smell the roses.
Stacy Lee, Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather. On your side.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Red or white. At Coyote Canyon, we've got you covered. If you love red, try our Italian Sangiovese, French Grenache, or Spanish Tempranillo. Like what you taste? Wine Club. Come visit our tasting room in Prosser. Coyote Canyon is calling.
Want to see some serious fireworks? Because we're stepping up the savings during the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit for only $299.99. Or save up to $500 on an all-new Tempur-Breeze and get a $300 gift. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry! The Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress ends Tuesday the 4th.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Apple Valley. It's our special place we call home. From the Cascades in the west to the Blue Mountains in the east, Apple Valley News Now covers our area like no one else. On air, online, and on the go with our new mobile app. Apple Valley News Now is truly on your side.
Saturday. Join Apple Valley News Now and the Tri-City Dust Devils for a night of baseball and fireworks. It's the best show in town as the Hillsboro Hops play your Dust Devils, followed by fireworks. Game time's 6:30 Saturday at Gisa Stadium. See you at the game. With friends, there are no secrets.
Chandler entered a Vanilla Ice look-alike contest and won. Ross came in 4th and cried.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05 on Cap K-View. ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Look at the beauty we have in Toppenish. We also have it in the Yakima Valley area. Plenty of sunshine. A little bit more cloud coverage, though, for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues. That is coming in from the east. And we're even seeing some shower activity coming into the foothills of the Blues. Still in the upper elevations, but could see a little bit of shower activity moving into Walla Walla, Pendleton. Other than that, we have little bits, little cells of showers coming in. Now, we do expect another round for the Blue Mountain region as we get into our afternoon hours, into our evening hours. We do expect to see some shower activity moving through, could even see some thunder and lightning, and that's going to persist through tomorrow evening. Then as we get to Thursday, we're going to see much more clearer skies and nicer conditions as we head into what is proving to be a beautiful weekend ahead. So current temperatures, we're mostly in the 60s, 71 for the Tri-Cities, down to 56 for Yakima. So a little bit chillier there, but still a fine morning. And we're going to be above average today, and we're going to be even more above average as we get to tomorrow and definitely by Thursday into our weekend, as all of our areas will be in the 90s for our weekend as we hit July this weekend. My goodness, 2023 is almost half over. Where has it gone? All right, wind speeds. Looking at between 15 to 10 mile per hour winds at times today. 16 for Walla Walla right now, 11 for Ellensburg. And this is kind of hearkening in those showers coming in from the southeast. So if you do see shower activity coming to your area, winds could be in the upper level, around 15 miles per hour. We do expect to see pretty much nominal winds for the week ahead, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds at times, but still nothing truly sustained. So we're staying pretty calm on the wind front. So for our allergy forecast, trees and mold, where they have been for the past couple of days, still in the moderate zone, weeds and grass in the low, and we are keeping an eye on the allergen nettle today and grasses. So keep an eye out for all of that, but not too bad of an allergy forecast. All right, let's take a look at our highs today. Upper 80s to lower 90s for Toppenish, Yakima area, 86 for Ellensburg. Beautiful conditions throughout, everyone. In the mid-Columbia, lower 90s, upper 80s, and we're going to see lower 90s mostly throughout our areas tomorrow, and a little cooler as we see those showers come through the Blue Mountain region this morning and into our afternoon, and really off and on into tomorrow, though we will see some sunshine as well. So we're still going to stay around partly cloudy skies with a chance of some shower activity for Yakima today and tomorrow, and then those beautiful sunshine hits on Thursday with those warmer temperatures, mid-90s throughout, overnight lows routinely lower 60s. A beautiful week is ahead. In the Tri-Cities area, 93 Wednesday, then those upper 90s starting on Thursday. Overnight lows mid to lower 60s, but just beautiful conditions are on the way. So folks, a little bit of shower activity this morning, and really off and on shower activity with a possibility of a little bit of thunder and lightning in the Blue Mountain region for the next couple of days. But we'll see some sunshine there as well. A stray shower could hit the mid-Columbia and the Yakima area, just like we saw yesterday, today and tomorrow. And then that clearing starts on Thursday. Still plenty of sunshine today. Should be a nice Tuesday ahead.
The 4th of July is now just a week away. If you've got a tattered American flag, but you're wanting to wave a new one high and proud, Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking and Apple Valley News Now are hosting a flag swap. Riley Fitzgerald joins us live at Rick's. Riley, how do people get involved today?
Good morning, Jill. People can swing by Rick's Fencing in Kennewick today for the second Great American Flag Swap. I'm here with Taylor Wick with Rick's. And Taylor, I hear there was an awesome turnout last month. Can you tell me about what we were expecting and what we saw?
Oh my gosh, yes, it was so exciting. So we had planned for about 150 flags split over between our two events here last month and this month. We had so many people at that first event. We ended up giving away all 150 flags, and we had probably 250 people show up here to join us for the day. It was wonderful. It was so great to see so many faces.
Awesome. And how many flags do we have here today?
We have 100 today. We said we want to make sure that we have some for the community for this time. So we've got 100 flags today. We're ready. We're excited. We hope we get a great turnout again.
Awesome. So only 100 flags. So if you're wanting a flag, you have to get here by what time does the event start?
We'd like to start at 11 a.m. and just bring your old flag. You can bring multiple. We'll definitely make sure that if you have more than one, we'll get those properly disposed of. We probably had 400 flags dropped off last time, and people left with a brand new one.
Awesome. So there's a lot going on here today at Rick's Fencing. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest in about half an hour, we'll tell you all about this event. Live in Kennewick with Good Morning Northwest, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Riley. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, New York City has just received approval to implement a new policy that could change the city's entire transit system.
I remember when you get a whole meal for $5.
Yeah, it was last Tuesday.
Oh.
And every Tuesday at A&W, where single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. The good old days are here again. A complete meal for just $5. Tuesdays only at A&W.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Arrow Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with their new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Arrow Roofing a call today.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for $0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ana Garcia, pediatrician with Astria Health. The best time to establish care with a pediatrician is now. Kids don't come with instructions. Pediatricians, we're a great resource for helping keep your kids healthy and safe. I'm accepting new patients every day, and I would love to be able to be part of your life.
Go online to www.astria.health. Astria Health, always here.
It's a summer full of celebrations at Legends Casino Hotel, where the beats better have my money, up to $5,500. We're giving away over $21,000 every Thursday in June and a beach dream vacation. Break out your Legends rewards card when playing your favorite slot machine to earn entries, and you could be on your way to a tropical vacay. Plunge into the summer celebration at Legends Casino Hotel, within winning distance.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal, just $5.99, only at KFC.
Portion of Cap KV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back at 6:25 on this Tuesday morning. Well, we turn now to a new plan that could mean less traffic, better mass transit, and less pollution in the country's biggest city. But not everyone is happy about it. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the details.
This morning, New York City has been given the green light to impose a so-called congestion pricing plan, meaning as soon as next year, drivers could be charged a toll to enter Midtown Manhattan, one of the busiest commercial areas in the world.
One of the things we're going to see almost immediately once congestion pricing is implemented is better bus speeds in Midtown. Everybody knows that a bus should go faster than a chicken.
Similar systems have been in place in cities like Singapore and London. Officials from that city say the charges have reduced congestion by 30% and boosted bus travel by more than 30% while improving air quality. Fans of the New York plan hope for the same.
Less congestion, better air quality, safer streets, better transit.
Fees have yet to be finalized, but one proposal would charge each driver $23 for entering the congestion zone during rush hour. It could generate more than $1 billion a year to help fund improvements to the city's struggling mass transit system, which is in deep debt and has seen a sharp drop in riders since the pandemic.
We are going to get more elevators, more escalators. We are going to move buses in the outer boroughs. We are going to make sure that transit works for the most marginalized community.
But critics say the new toll would crush taxi drivers and commuters from neighboring states who already pay up to $17 to enter a tunnel or cross a bridge into the city. They're fighting for an exemption. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
San Francisco has also considered a congestion pricing plan in the U.S. city with the most traffic congestion. Chicago already has congestion pricing for rideshare apps like Uber. Air traffic controllers are warning they don't have enough workers to meet the increasing demand of air traffic. The National Air Traffic Controllers Association says there are 1,200 fewer certified controllers than 10 years ago. The union is calling on Congress to require the Federal Aviation Administration to hire more. The Department of Transportation agrees. Last week, the DOT Inspector General issued a report warning the lack of controllers could pose a risk to operations. That's what happened last summer when staffing issues at one facility in Florida triggered thousands of delayed flights. The agency is asking for 1,800 new controllers next year. Coming up, audio recordings have been released as evidence in the case of former President Trump's mishandling of classified documents. It's coming up on Good Morning Northwest. Stick with it.
Should we sell the car and get something bigger?
Yeah, we can do both on Cars.com.
But what if it's twins? What if it's quadruplets?
Are you freaking out?
I got this.
Cars.com. Where to next? Lowe's knows you want to make the most of your summer. That's why we're offering the hottest deals of the season, so your summer is full of fun and savings. Shop top 4th of July deals now, in-store or online.
It's not easy to bring up why we're here.
Ralph Yarl, the teen who was shot after mistakenly going to the wrong house to pick up his siblings, shares his story for the first time.
Were there any words that were exchanged before he shot you?
This morning, only on GMA.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for nearly 120 years. In fact, with our conservative business practices, no depositor of Yakima Federal has ever lost a single penny, not one. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. With 10 local branch locations to serve you, you can trust Yakima Federal to keep your money safe and secure.
I'm Leanne Antonio, President of Yakima Federal. Thank you for your business and your trust.
Pasco's Grand Old 4th of July celebration begins Saturday morning, July 1st at 8 with a family bike ride. July 4th Tuesday fun begins at Memorial Park with a Kiwanis breakfast at 7, and the Grand Old 4th of July parade returns with a new extended route at 10. The Camp Patriot Show and Shine at noon with a cardboard regatta at 1. And the free Grand Old 4th of July fireworks show is at Pasco Sporting Complex at 10 that evening. More activities info at PascoGO4.com. That's PascoGO4.com.
Mountains to the valleys, the blacktop sea where the tide rolls in. Tearing up the roof now, California rally. Ripping through the streets till the pavement in State Bronco.
Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
Bronco.
So Richardson family, the neighbors are very curious about your new family member.
Oh, Robe Elizabeth?
Hello.
We built her when our daughter moved out so we could keep our family plan and save money.
With US Cellular, you don't need a fourth line to get the best deal. It's just $29.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh. I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
Now at US Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
With friends, there are no secrets.
You have a third nipple?
Julia's in a porno movie! If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me.
The best way to end your day. Friends, tonight at 11:05 on Apple Valley News Now.
Portion of KFKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
A critical piece of evidence in the case against former President Donald Trump and his alleged mishandling of classified documents has been released to the public. And President Biden made a major announcement yesterday that could bring high-speed internet to millions of people across the United States.
Another warm day today, but shower or two is possible, especially along the blues. I'll get you prepared with my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday, and we're not seeing the sunshine in some of our areas that we've been getting accustomed to in the morning
I'm
hours.
almost not used to this.
I know, we've been
A little
spoiled.
bit of cloud coverage.
Let's take a look outside now. Yakima area, plenty of sunshine, but for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues, seeing a little bit of cloud coverage rolling on in. We also have some shower activity as well. So all of this is coming from the east, and you can see we already have a little bit of thunder and lightning. Now that is well to the east of the Blue Mountain region, but still seeing some shower activity coming into the Blues right in the foothills right now as it slowly moves through the mountains themselves. They could be slowed down completely, but we do have, again, chances of seeing a little bit of shower activity along the Blues off and on today. So for our highs today, we're in right around the 90-degree mark for Yakima, 90 degrees for the Tri-Cities as well. We'll continue to warm up tomorrow, and then a big jump as we get to Thursday. And in the Walla Walla area, could see a little bit of scattered thunder and lightning as we get to our afternoon and evening and really through tomorrow. But then we're going to clear up by Thursday, and that beautiful weekend is on the way. But folks, it's staying warm today, and again, some shower activity to talk about. I'll get you prepared. My first alert forecast, that's coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
Now to the audio recording of former President Trump discussing confidential documents. We've known the recording is a critical piece of evidence in the federal indictment against him. But this morning, we're hearing it for the first time. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the details.
This morning, ABC News has obtained the audio recording of former President Trump appearing to show off secret documents he did not declassify.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know. Except it is like highly confidential, secret.
The conversation with aides and two people working on an autobiography of former Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows took place in 2021 at Trump's New Jersey Golf Club. The contents of the recording have previously been reported and are quoted in the Justice Department's indictment related to Trump's handling of classified documents after leaving office, but the recording itself has never before been heard publicly. Trump is heard railing against his former Joint Chiefs Chairman, General Mark Milley, while shuffling papers. And he references a document about attacking Iran in which Trump says Milley compiled.
He said that I wanted to attack Iran. Isn't it amazing? I have a big pile of papers. This thing just came up. Look. This was him. They presented me this. This is off the record, but they presented me this. This was him. This was the Defense Department and him.
The recording appears to undercut Trump's claim that he had declassified the documents before leaving office. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 37 federal charges, including conspiracy and obstruction. Prosecutors accuse him of illegally keeping classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort. After news broke that prosecutors were in possession of the recording, Trump claimed to Fox News that he was not referring to an actual document.
I didn't have a document per se. There was nothing to declassify. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories, and articles.
Trump says he had personal items mixed in with the documents, which is why he says he did not comply with a subpoena to return them. Reacting to the audio recording last night, Trump's campaign said the audio tape provides context proving once again that President Trump did nothing wrong at all. The president is speaking rhetorically. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
The first hearing in Trump's case is scheduled next month. A hearing is scheduled today for Walt Nauta, Trump's aide, who also is charged in the case. Jurors heard closing arguments Monday in the trial of the former school resource officer accused of failing to act in the Parkland, Florida school shooting. Former officer Scott Peterson remained outside Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School during the February 2018 mass shooting. 17 people were killed and 17 others were wounded in the massacre. It remains the deadliest high school shooting in U.S. history. Prosecutors say Peterson took cover for more than 45 minutes while the gunman was inside. He pleaded not guilty to 11 charges, including perjury and multiple counts of felony child neglect and culpable negligence. In her closing arguments, the prosecutor said Peterson valued his life over the lives of the victims.
I'm not a police officer. I will not stand here today and tell Scott Peterson what his priority of life needed to be on that day. That's not for me to determine. But what I can say, and what was expected, was for Scott Peterson to value the lives of those children as much as he clearly valued his own. When the defendant failed to force an outcome, he told you what his priority of life was.
Peterson's defense attorney said in closing arguments his client wasn't culpable, in part because he couldn't tell where the shooter was. The attorney also indicated it's not clear Peterson could have prevented or limited the carnage. Peterson faces up to life in prison if convicted on all counts. President Joe Biden says a new investment means all Americans will have high-speed internet access by the end of the decade. Yesterday, President Biden announced the $40 billion bipartisan infrastructure law. Biden says the service needs to be affordable because he believes internet access is now a necessity.
You know, what we're doing is, as I said, not unlike what Franklin Delano Roosevelt did. We brought electricity to nearly every American home and farm in our nation. Today, Kamala and I are making an equally historic investment to connect everyone in America to high-speed internet by an affordable high-speed internet by 2030. It's the biggest investment in high-speed internet ever.
Moderate Democratic Senator Joe Manchin was instrumental in getting this infrastructure legislation through Congress. He attended the president's speech Monday. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Folks, a little bit of cloud coverage for some of our areas this morning. We'll see some sunshine, maybe a little shower activity as well, especially along the blues. Also, a beautiful first weekend of July to talk about. That's coming up
Plus, have you ever wanted your own Malibu Barbie dream house? Well, just in time for the Barbie movie, you could win a chance to stay in the life-sized version of the popular children's toy.
This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Band, July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel.
When you or your loved one has been seriously injured, you want the best law firm on your side. Abeta Nelson Injury Law is the most highly awarded and experienced personal injury firm in Central Washington. Our office has secured the most million-dollar car crash recoveries in Central Washington. You can trust us to have your back. The time for bringing your claim is limited, so don't wait. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
My name is Lauren Martin. I started to work out at Hanford in 1982, and for 20 years I worked with the fleet, repairing cranes, locomotives, cars, ambulances, fire trucks, everything. After 20 years, then I came down with a disease, and my doctors in Spokane strongly encouraged me to change careers. It's just amazing. Just recently I had a need for a walker. Right there it was. If I need any supplies, they're there for me. All I have to do is pick up the phone and it's there.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not.
Cut your ties to the fuel pump with an all-electric vehicle from Overturf Kia. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock now. Lease a 2023 all-electric Kia EV6 Wind with all-wheel drive for just $579 per month, or purchase for $53,849. Take delivery today or reserve a car that's on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
It's a celebration of Merlot this summer in Walla Walla, July 13th through the 15th. Join more than 50 Walla Walla wineries for Celebrate Walla Walla Valley Wine. Take part in special tastings of rare library wines, enjoy intimate winemaker dinners, and gain access to premium Merlots during the wine panel presentation and tasting. Participate in this full sensory experience from July 13th through the 15th. Tickets are on sale now at wallawallawine.com.
You're getting a $1,000 check for Dayspring Ministries.
The need that the women have in the jail is tremendous. Knowing that you're helping someone else, you know, and that you're making a difference in their life.
She's like my hero. I just want to be just like her when I get older.
All goes to God, because I couldn't do it without him.
STCU's Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
Barbie fans have a chance to stay at a life-size Barbie Malibu dream house for free to mark the release of the live-action Barbie movie.
All right, Warner Brothers and Airbnb teamed up for the promotion. Is that it? Wow.
That is it.
Ken is taking over the house, spelling his name with the floats in the pool, and putting some of his own touches on the place. My goodness.
Very pink. 2 winners will get an overnight stay on July 21st and 22nd. Each can bring a friend. This is the same dream house that Airbnb listed in 2019 for $60 a night in honor of the 60th anniversary of Barbie. The mansion has since had a makeover.
So starting July 17th, you can go to airbnb.com/Ken Dreamhouse.
Ken Dreamhouse.
Yes, to take your chance at one of the bookings.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll go
It's more of a
fast,
Ken Dreamhouse than a Barbie Dreamhouse.
Besides the retina damage you'd get from seeing all that pink.
I don't know if you could relax there.
It would be fun.
It would be fun.
And just, it's so novel and it's such a unique experience.
Yeah, especially for big Barbie fans.
Yes.
People that grew up playing with the dolls.
And there are some big Barbie fans. So anyways, very cool. All right, folks, quick look outside. I have your first alert weather forecast coming up next. Let me get you ready for your Tuesday.
And we'll check in with Riley Fitzgerald at Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking to show you how you can get a fresh new American flag just in time for the 4th of July. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
It's the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 5 days, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, get 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Bikes, pancakes, a parade, the cardboard regatta, fireworks, and so much more as Apple Valley News Now welcomes Pasco's grand old 4th of July celebration. Get more information at PascoGeo4.com, and we'll see you at Pasco's grand old 4th of July.
Apple Valley News Now is your television home for NFL Monday Night Football, college football, GMA, and all the great ABC shows. Plus, Apple Valley News Now leads the way with the best local news and first alert weather. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
It's great to see you. Come on down. Welcome to Sea Galley. Dinner tonight or the Shipwreck Lounge. May I suggest our surf and turf special, prime rib and crab.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Cue the confetti!
That's cold.
Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
At Good Shepherd, it is not just a job. It is our mission. A mission to improve the health of our community. To give you our hearts, our minds, our compassion, the best technology available, and the greatest medicine of all, kindness. Thank you for trusting us with your care.
Whether you're looking to add a splash of color to your home, planting your very own vegetable garden, or expanding your dream landscape, Queen's Gate Gardens is the place to go this summer. Queen's Gate Gardens in Richland, let's grow together.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, out now and posted on Bi-Mart.com. 16 pages of savings including camping supplies, food, beverages, and so much more. Save now at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
This is the Summer of Me, featuring the summer of bonus episodes of MASH and the summer of all new episodes of Collector's Call.
Broadcast channels 35.2 and 42.2 and on Spectrum channel 182.
It's the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Band, July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And yeah, a little dark this morning for the Tri-Cities area. It is bright, light bright for Yakima, Toppenish, Ellensburg areas, but we're seeing quite a bit of cloud coverage coming in from the east. It is coming in from that system that is way off into Idaho, and we're seeing some shower activity trying to get into Walla Walla and Pendleton, but being held up by the Blue Mountains themselves. And we're just seeing little bits coming into our areas of shower activity. We could see some more bits come in. So let's take a look at what we are expecting today. More just little chances of shower activity for the Blues and some heavy stuff, but that looks to be held back by the mountains. But it could, if it bleeds through, we'll see pretty good thunder and lightning action. Now we're seeing clearing as we head into our evening hours. So as we get to our overnight period, more chances of showers. Could even bleed into the mid-Columbia as we get to tomorrow morning. Again, we're going to keep a close eye on that. But as we get to Thursday and into our weekend, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. Should be gorgeous. Also, the heat is going to be on starting on Thursday. I know for some folks today it's enough heat, but we have more heat on the way. 71 our hot spot in the Tri-Cities, down to 56 in Yakima, but staying warm, folks, in our morning hours. And we're going to be seeing above average temperatures continuing for the week ahead. Just so about 5 degrees up from our averages today, a little warmer tomorrow, and then we hit the real hot point on Thursday, and we're going to stay right there. We're going to be in the 90s for all of our areas heading into our weekend. So hot conditions are on the way. Wind speeds about where we expect, 15 to 10 mile per hour winds at times, especially you're on the periphery of that shower system coming into the Blues. So if you're seeing those showers come to you, you could see some quick wind bursts, 15, maybe even a little higher than that. But again, not too much wind for the week ahead. No real wind events, just breezy conditions at times like we've seen for the past couple of days. So allergens today, trees, mold still at that moderate range. They've been there for about a week or so. Weeds and grass still in that low, and we're looking at nettle and grasses allergens being a little more active today. So as we head into our Tuesday, highs are going to be staying warm. We're in the upper 80s to lower 90s, and 86 for Ellensburg. Mid-Columbia, lower 90s, upper 80s. A little cooler along the Blue Mountain region with those possible showers today, and especially as we head into our weekend, we're just going to see much nicer conditions. So again, a little bit of cloud coverage today and tomorrow with that chance of a little bit of shower, a stray shower or two for Yakima. Then that clearing comes Thursday into our weekend. Overnight low is going to be right in those mid to lower 60s. In the Tri-Cities area, plenty of sunshine as well. Upper 90s starting on Thursday into our weekend. Looks like our apex will be on Friday. Overnight lows in those mid to lower 60s. But let's get back to today. We're seeing a little bit more cloud coverage for especially the Mid-Columbia and the Blues. We'll see a little bit of clearing there as we get to our evening hours. But the Blue Mountain region, you have a chance of seeing some thunder and lightning really throughout your day into tomorrow morning. In Mid-Columbia and Yakima, you could see a stray shower coming through. But still, more sunshine than not. Should be a nice kind of average Tuesday ahead.
Well, the 4th of July is now just a week away, and if you've got a tattered American flag and you're wanting to wave a new one, Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking and Apple Valley News Now are hosting a flag swap. Riley Fitzgerald joins us live at Rick's. Riley, what's going on at Rick's today?
Well, good morning, Jill. People can swing by Rick's Fencing in Kennewick to grab an American flag to replace a tattered one. Today, starting at 11 o'clock, I'm here with Taylor Wick with Rick's. And Taylor, for people who maybe didn't catch the last event, what can they expect today?
Yeah, we are so excited to have a big group of people. We're going to have the barbecue going. We're inviting people to bring their pets, their family. We've got a great place to hang out here today. And bring your American flag. We'll swap it for a brand new one and dispose of that one properly.
Awesome. And what is the reason for being able to properly dispose of a flag and being able to provide a new one for the 4th of July?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, this community really cares. You can tell. It's so important. We had so many people bring multiple flags to the last event because that proper disposal is so important and they didn't know how to do it. So we've partnered with the Young Marines. So when we're done, we make sure those flags go to them. They do a proper ceremony to dispose of those, and then when you come here, you get to leave with that new one, knowing that that old one's going to go the right way. So it's great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's a barbecue. You can swap your American flag. There are things for kids to do. Bring your animals as well. Very excited for a lot of dogs to be here. So come on down. It's 11 o'clock today until all the flags are out, and there's a limited amount, just 100 today. So come on down to Rick's Fencing in Kennewick. Live in Kennewick with Good Morning Northwest, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Riley. We will be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast. But first, a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, an ABC News exclusive.
Tell me what happened when you go to that address.
Just over 2 months ago, then 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was just being a dutiful older brother, picking up his twin siblings from a friend's house in Kansas City, only he went to the wrong address, and when he rang the doorbell, the man on the other side of that door, 84-year-old Andrew Lester, shot him. Yarl survived, but has a long road of recovery ahead, and this morning, for the first time, he's telling his story to Robin Roberts.
What do you want people to know about you, Ralph?
I'm just a kid. I'm not larger than life because this happened to me. I'm just gonna keep doing all the stuff that makes me happy and just living my life the best I can, not let this bother me.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of Robin Roberts' exclusive interview with Ralph Yarl. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimber, ABC News, New York.
I'm Jason. I'm living with HIV, and I'm on Cabenuva. It helps keep me undetectable.
For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month.
Cabenuva is 2 injections given by my healthcare provider every other month. It's really nice not to have to rush home and take a daily HIV pill.
Don't receive Cabenuva if you're allergic to its ingredients or if you're taking certain medicines which may interact with Cabenuva. Serious side effects include allergic reactions, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If you have a rash and other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Cabenuva and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have liver problems or mental health concerns, and if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or considering pregnancy. Some of the most common side effects include injection site reactions, fever, and tiredness. If you switch to Cabenuva, attend all treatment appointments. Ready to treat your HIV in a different way? Ask your doctor about every other month Cabenuva.
Every other month, and I'm good to go.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:54. We're going to get to your first alert forecast in a moment, but first we begin with a look at this morning's top stories. A 19-year-old man was arrested Sunday after police say he shot 2 men in a suspected gang-related shooting in Yakima. Police say a 911 call alerted them to a shooting on South Natchez Avenue. They found 2 victims with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. 2 males, 14 and 19, matched the witnesses' suspect descriptions. Police say the 19-year-old had a gun on him when they found him and was arrested. He's now facing charges for unlawful possession of a firearm and 3 counts of first-degree assault. In Pasco, 2 vehicles crashed into a small restaurant at North 10th Avenue and West Lewis Street yesterday morning. Pasco police are investigating. Both vehicles were so badly damaged they had to be towed away. But police were able to keep traffic moving through the intersection during the removal process. Police arrested a 53-year-old man that officers say rammed the south gate at the Yakima Police Department Sunday evening. After the collision damaged the gate, police say the man then drove through the gate and into the jail's Sally Port. Officers say the man then crashed into a police motorcycle. Officers arrested the man on suspicion of malicious mischief, first-degree, trespassing, and DUI. You can legally buy fireworks starting tomorrow, but cities and counties can set their own restrictions. This year, unincorporated parts of Benton County will have new restrictions on the type of fireworks you're allowed to use. And the county could decide to step in and ban fireworks at the last minute if conditions get too dry. Some fireworks are legal in Kennewick this year, although the city manager could declare a ban there as well if the fire danger is too high. Yesterday, several lawmakers led by Washington Representatives Dan Newhouse and Kathy McMorris Rogers visited Ice Harbor Dam. Representatives McMorris Rogers says seeing the benefits of the dams in person is important for lawmakers who will eventually be asked to decide whether the dams should be torn down. McMorris Rogers and Newhouse say the dams provide clean, renewable energy for most of central Washington, and removing them would cost the state billions.
A bit more cloud coverage for especially the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region this morning. So a little darker. We've been getting used to all of that sunshine in the morning hours, but we have a system bringing in a little bit of shower activity, especially to the upper elevations of the Blues. We'll see how much of that breaks through to Walla Walla and Pendleton, and little bits and bobs of showers for our other areas. So as we move into our day, we have chances of little bits of shower activity really throughout our areas. Just like yesterday, maybe a little bit of shower activity. Now, if we see this cell move just a little bit to the west, we could see some significant showers for Walla Walla and Pendleton, but most likely we'll see those flitter out and just have little showerlets going in and out until we get to Thursday, when we're going to see warmer temperatures and clearing skies. Should be gorgeous. Current temperatures 71 in the Tri-Cities, down to 56 for Yakima. Most of our areas, though, in the mid to upper 60s right now. And we're going to be seeing a little bit of wind today, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds at times, especially if you're in seeing those showers come in, which is going on in the Blues as we speak. And again, folks, not too much winds on the way. So our highs today, we're in the upper 80s for Toppenish and lower 90s for Yakima, 86 in Ellensburg. For the Mid-Columbia, lower 90s, upper 80s. A little cooler with that chance of showers in the Blue Mountain region, mid 80s. We slowly start to warm up tomorrow, so keep an eye out for a shower or two, especially along the Blues. Jill.
Thanks for joining us on Good Morning Northwest. Apple Valley News Now is back at 5.